This place first opened way back in 1957. We are inside legendary Lambeau Field here in Green Bay.
Tonight it's on to week 4 as we've got a good Thursday night matchup in store, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Green Bay Packers.
And the Lions are able to cover this one up. They tried to give this home crowd something to cheer about early, but it failed. I don't know, maybe you try that on the road to get some momentum. What about here at home?
Would agree with you totally on that. I think at home, you don't ever want to put your fans in a position where they're questioning what you're doing. And right now, they have to be in the stand saying, why would we even do that? We're already behind you. You don't need us anymore. And this one, boy, an unsuccessful attempt, that could really change momentum of this game in a hurry.
Meanwhile, Goff's throw complete there to St. Brown.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. 13 yards on the game's opening play.
St. Brown seemingly catches everything, including that first down. Brought in 106 passes last season and is tied for the most catches ever in a player's first 2 years. Not sure how he fell to day 3 of the draft, nor is he. And the Lions, they found themselves a franchise receiver.
Great stop by Devontae Wyatt, breaking through the line and stopping it cold.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Now Goff. Pass incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
From the gun, Gibbs will get it.
And bulldozing his way through.
And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing.
Historic Lambeau Field. Fittingly, it butts up against Lombardi Avenue here in the heart of Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Tonight, it's on to week 4 as we've got a good Thursday night.
And we come to you from one of the truly iconic stadiums in the NFL as you get a look at Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Tonight, it's on to week 4 as we've got a good Thursday night matchup in store, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Green Bay Packers.
is in the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in Week 4.
This taken in at the goal line. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Opening play, and Goff wants to pass it. Able to hook up with Williams here on the out route.
Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's 2nd down.
You look at this Packers defense.
They were very good last week in the win over the Saints.
Even better than that, they pitched a shutout in that game, and I'm telling you, that is a confidence builder and a trust builder on both sides. And what I mean by that is coaching staff putting together a game plan, players executing it. Now both of them are in sync.
He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a 1st down.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got him the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Now a 1st down throw. Gone.
He gets this out wide to Gibbs.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game you play on a Thursday night? Guys that have extra pep in their step, you go to them early and often. This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
This now a 3rd and 4. Off the option, here's Gibbs.
And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
That's how you get right up off of the mat, because on the last play, they stoned him in the backfield and dropped him for a loss. But he's the type of guy that scared me a little bit because he's not daunted. Just got right back up, showed some confidence, and picked up a 1st down with his very next run.
Now Goff on 1st down. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe.
Making that play on the pass rush, that's Devontae Wyatt.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Goff.
Throw over the middle, he finds Williams.
And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers 30. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains. On 1st down, it's Goff. Throw left side complete. That's Gibbs. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
From the 23, this is 2nd and 3.
Here's Goff.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Finally an incompletion. He was 5 of 5 before that last throw to start this game.
So he is human. All right, so we found out after the way he began, okay, he can have an incompletion here or there. But I love what they've done right from the word go. They just need to pay it off for the touchdown now.
Gibbs will try and pick it up.
That is not going to be any help as they dump it behind the line of scrimmage.
On 4th down, Goff to the sidelines, and Detroit has Riley Patterson out there for the field goal.
This from 42 yards out.
Patterson's kick is good.
And the Lions are going to take a 3-0 lead. So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating 1st downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 1st downs and 3 points.
And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. A guy coming off a career high in rushing yards last year. Here's Aaron Jones.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You talk about this Lions defense.
They're currently 6th in the NFL in defending the run.
They've established themselves as a top 10 run-stopping unit in the NFL here in the early going. All signs point to me towards them continuing that throughout the season. They look pretty good, pretty darn cohesive to me.
And he'll get a couple up to the 29.
2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on third down to keep the drive going.
Here's 3rd and 6. Throwing here, Purdy.
And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. That one goes for 24 yards.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Taking it right down Broadway. Touchdown, Packers.
His second rushing touchdown of the year and 3rd overall. And the Packers have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. Anders Carlson now for the point after.
He's got it. They'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3.
So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend, but you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right here.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs.
And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
This defense for the Packers, they were very good last week in the win over New Orleans.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver? And that's a defense coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
Now it's gone.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 26. Well, that's one way to convert on third down, picking up 26 yards.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
From the red zone now, Goff. And his throw here's incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Here's 2nd and 10. Read option. This is Gibbs.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. The offense on third down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Now Goff. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. Patterson's kick is good.
And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6.
So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in the second quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hole. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
Reed going to bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They come off a victory over the weekend, but now the quick turnaround here for this Thursday night game. How does that?
There he goes, right side. Look at the big fella go. Touchdown, Packers.
Luke Musgrave.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Carlson's extra point up and good.
And the lead is up to 8.
So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10
at their 25-yard line.
He'll throw from the gun.
And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. They'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Good, sure hands there from a guy not accustomed to catching a whole lot of passes. But how about the way he was able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage?
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Now the former Bear, this is David Montgomery. And this will wind up a Lions 1st down as the tackle made just shy of the 40.
Montgomery with a good game there, and he broke 800 yards for the Bears' NFL best ground game last season. Divisional rival Detroit took notice and brought him in to boost their growing offense.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time to have a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
On 2nd down, Montgomery. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Goff now looks to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, he left no doubt about that one because even though he hasn't left the pocket, he's got a receiver in the area, so it's not grounding, even though there's no way that ball was going to be caught.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Goff now to throw. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted, thrown back across his body. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now the toss to Jones, running right. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line
of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And that's exactly what offenses try to avoid by using motion and throwing different formations up. They hate when he can draw a bead on the play, get a running start, and make a big play behind the line of scrimmage as he did just there.
Touchdown, Packers! Christian Watson, his first touchdown on the year. And the Packers go up by 2 touchdowns. Carlson's extra point up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now. Carlson back out there now to send this one away. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack. Here's Goff now on 2nd down. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 41-yard line. Now a play fake, and it's gone. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
And now a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
Second and 10. Throwing again is Goff. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Throwing on 3rd. Goff. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And he'll get this back across the midfield stripe and down the 47-yard line. Now a 1st down carry by Jones. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Here's 2nd and 3. They'll go again to Jones. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Sometimes I get almost mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, those eyes that carry their feet to open spaces, make people miss. I just love watching those guys go to work.
On the counter, here's Jones. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. This time they'll throw it. Here's Purdy. Man open, here's Jones. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. That goes for a gain of 31. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Here's Purdy. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Now the 4th-year man from BC, it's A.J. Dillon.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4.
Call it a gain of a couple. The defense stiffening here. It's 3rd and goal. Quick throw completed by Purdy. A great job to hold him to just a yard there. Now it's 4th and goal. Great job of tackling there to prevent the first down.
One of the toughest skills in football, open field tackling. A lot of times one-on-one against a shifty receiver. He got it done in a nice way that time.
And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he will be brought down well shy of the goal line. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And the Lion defense able to come up there with a goal line stand. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. And they're trying to line up quickly here. Goff urging them on. 2nd and 6. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
And they're picking up right where they left off with the shutout that they pitched last week. A huge part of that, this pass rush. They know to get after people.
Offensively, good luck finding some answers right now. So now following the sack, Goff and the Lions needing to come up with something here on 3rd and long. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
Running right, Jones. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 27 yards there, a first down.
That's another beautiful throw right there. Gets it to his man right in stride. And I think that throw kind of exemplifies what we've seen from this offense throughout this game. They've been in rhythm. They've been sharp. They've been on it. And they pick up another first down there.
That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. Just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's 2nd down. Purdy from the gun. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Aleem McNeil, what an effort to get in there and drop him. They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with coverage, or do you do it with pressure? They elected to go with pressure, and it was the right call.
And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
You have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets.
Touchdown! Devontae Adams from a yard out. And the Packers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. And it's no good. He missed it wide to the left. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They'll fake the give. Now Goff. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
But they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Back to the air. Goff on 2nd down. He's got it to Williams. Into space at the 45. Now he's free at the 35. He may go. And he will step out of bounds all the way down at the 5-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. And even 70 yards. And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead.
Open man, and he's got Williams. Touchdown, Lions. A 7-yard touchdown grab, and the Lions get a bit closer. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Lions 13. Riley Patterson, the kickoff for the Lions.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Reed going to bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
And the pursuit that time was absolutely top-notch. He was looking to try and turn upfield somewhere. Kept trying to find a place. Somewhere never showed up.
Back to throw, Purdy. He hits Adams, complete. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
That's good for a Green Bay Packer. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Up the middle, Jones. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
He'd had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd down and 1. And they'll try to run the option here. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting 1 more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, here's Purdy. And that will be incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the 2nd half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no.
And look at this. It's a fake. And this is caught. He can't get him down. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. And I don't know what the method is to know when to dial up a fake punt, when not to, whatever the method there, it worked for him.
I think you actually did explain it. There is no method. It's just a feel, a sense, and a healthy dose of guts in order to call that play in that situation.
Element of surprise, I guess, right?
Yeah, element of surprise and just a strong belief in it.
And this is caught. But it's a Packers touchdown. Aaron Jones, 43 yards. And the Packers will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Carlson's extra point up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns and 21. So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away. Here comes Khalif Raymond from his end zone. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
Yo.
The Detroit offense.
Not much. How you going?
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback.
Yeah. I'm in a Madden game, but I'm beating up on BB. You already know I'm going Hitchhiker. I have a Maxwell Hitchhiker build. I'll let you know when this game is over, though. Ending the 3rd. Yeah, I'm beating up on BB, you know? You're not wrong. But that was the favorite to win the division, so...
Shotgun now with Purdy. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first.
Interesting.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
It was kind of fucked up.
Like, and it wasn't like
Throwing here, Purdy.
one. It was like
This one swung out here to Jones. And to the 42-yard line here.
we killed them, but it was just like, is this a hack or what?
I have no idea.
Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. Just a couple on the pickup there.
Could not tell you.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for the first with Dillon, and he'll get it out to midfield. Let's again, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. Give him 6 yards in the first down.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. Run blitz there defensively, something we might
Probably look it up though.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback.
I want to say like somehow he slammed the door on you.
Well, if he slams the door on you, it does stun you and knock you to the ground.
Trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
Can't tell you about that one.
Get the edge there, wasn't sealed, so maybe not all on the guy running the football all the time on those tosses and the pitches that go to the outside.
No, not at all. I would agree with that totally, because sometimes the defensive guys, they win the edge battle, and when they do that, there's no place for the running back to go, and especially for offensive linemen trying to get out ahead. With their footwork and speed, it was negligible on that play. No gain at all for the offense.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. On now is the Packers punter. On
Finally.
a punt, though he did complete a pass earlier.
And
He was only asked to punt
use
once in the victory last week as he sends this one away.
Connie, if you want to like really fuck with people, Anna's a good one because she has that damage debuff.
And a 1st and 10.
Yeah, I mean, I used her, but like
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty
Anna's
much
good
out
too,
of
'cause
reach.
you
And
can
Charles,
get
I know they're going to be
her,
disappointed about several things through this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers.
pretty much.
You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us?
You know, you can't even say you're
Next
wrong.
time out. This, they'll use as motivation for the rest
Aw.
of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
From the gun on 3rd down, Goff. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. And he'll be down at the 6-yard line.
I've used these.
Suddenly, it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Now a first carry for their fullback. And the hole closes quickly here. He can find it to about the 4. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
Now that's the defense that they were looking for, being able to get extra
Like, her
bodies to the
ability
point of
seems
attack
nice,
to
but
deal with the big guy
she
carrying the
loses,
ball.
like, all
You really don't
span.
want to be in a position where it's a one-on-one tackle with him.
On 2nd down, a run, and this is a reverse here.
It's really all that beneficial.
He's going to be stopped up well behind the line of scrimmage.
Yes, I guess, but if you're with people, it's really good. You know what I'm saying?
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time.
I mean, I'm definitely
faces
gonna
can't be predictable.
test
The
her.
execution was a
I
little
don't
lacking
know,
on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
I guess she won't be able to have a ton of stamina.
3rd and goal,
I
Flacco.
can't make her too if you just run over me.
In trouble.
Like, it'd be easy to kind of
Back at the 12. A nightmare.
How so?
And I'm kind of curious, does she choose like which survivor she wants to see, or is it just random one?
It's just a random one.
And his kick is right there. It's good.
I could see it being good. Like I said, if you got the map knowledge, it's over with. You could just call outs, but that's if you have the map knowledge. I know for a fact, if I use it with you, you're gonna be like, "Where the fuck is that?"
I see the top right name Rogers.
But it doesn't tell you that. It doesn't tell you the top right name.
I think the hard part will be
The
they're
Detroit
downstairs.
offense ready to begin their drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together.
Are you
Say, all
ready?
right, guys, we're going to lean on you.
Go on, I got 3 minutes left.
We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily to look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Out of the gun. Gone. Packer pressure, and down he
I watched the Green
goes.
Bay Bears
Pressure from multiple guys as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the third down stop.
I do too.
Yeah, I'm interested to see how he'll play.
Got a man. That's
I was
Antoine
watching
Green.
these because
It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a fourth down.
I think he has more of a downward angle when he throws it than Rogers. I think Rogers throws it higher, but he throws it kind of sidearm lower than Rogers, if that makes sense.
They throw it the same way though, yeah.
Head and snap it. Gone.
I think his could be potentially cooler on that.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. Then they turn it over. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while
Trying
ago.
to score. It's 19-0 in the second quarter, practically this score.
And they'll indeed take a knee.
What is Daniel Jones doing? Still kick.
And they'll take a knee as the clock ticks down toward 50 seconds to go.
Alright, I'm gonna go now. 2 seconds clocking out last minute thing. Yeah, I don't know why anybody ever thought that BP would beat me.
Has he won a game yet?
He's 1-1.
Yeah, he's about 2 or 3 weeks from going into a hole.
So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And we talked so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Air-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. Usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Here's the truth right there. Win the turnover battle, go on to victory. Now the guys believe you move on to the next lesson.
Alright.
Difficult to join party. Alright, wait, restart my app. pretty happy with the way Bryce Young played. I know he had some mistakes, but
Your defense. Yeah, I
for the
mean,
most part,
your wide receivers suck anyway. What are you gonna do?
I was getting ready to say, you could just see in the game they just don't have anybody who can get open. And like he had Marshall on a streak 1-on-1, and Marshall just quit running when he burnt the ball. And it's like, what are you doing? But hopefully, if Chark comes back, he can make some plays. I don't know. They need a receiver.
All right, hold on. Sorry, my thing's lagging a little bit.
Huh?
So my thing's lagging a little bit.
Mm. Get my water up here. Well-fed Indians. Whenever Grandpa Saunders after Alabama is getting 50 standby. Alright. Yeah, I've kind of got tired for asking people to get on